Hi everyone, Serdar here. In this episode of Dev with Serdar, I'm going to take a look at how a native Python feature can be reproduced in Go, the set type. Many folks who come to the Go language from Python find a number of similar data types there, like the hash map. In Python, that would be a dictionary. But one thing Go does not have is a native set type. A set is essentially a hash map that has only keys and no values. It's a useful way to eliminate redundancies between groups of items, or to find out what items multiple groups of items might have in common. So, since Go doesn't have a set type built in, there's a widely used third-party implementation called Golang Set. It was recently updated to support generics, so if you want to use the version 2 that I'm demonstrating in this example, you'll need Go 1.18 or better. And it supports the same behavior as found in Python's set type, so migrants from Python will find it's quite familiar. So in this example, I'm going to create a few different sets. I'm going to populate them with some items, and I'm going to demonstrate how to perform basic set operations with them. So for starters, when we create a new set, we have one of two ways that we can do this. We can use the new set method, which is the standard thread-safe way to do it, but we can also use the new thread unsafe set method, which, as the name implies, is not thread-safe, but also somewhat faster. For this exercise, though, I'm just going to use new set. Now here we're creating three different sets, one for noir movies, one for SF movies, and one for comedies. And I've added 3 or 4 movies to each set using the add method. I should also note that you need to specify a type for each set. And you can use, other than a string or an integer, you can use custom types like a struct, or you can use any to indicate that the set will accept any kind of object, although that means you're using the empty interface type, which in Go means that it's slower and it's not type safe. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to keep things to strings here. So now let's start by performing some operations with these sets. First, let's take all of the sets that we have and create a union. Every element from every set together in one set with no duplicates. And we can do that by chaining union operations together between sets like this. Next, let's create a new set called Noir SF. These are movies that are both noir movies and science fiction movies. And this we can do by taking these two sets, noir and science fiction, and creating a set intersection between them. So only the elements common to both sets get preserved in this newly created set. Finally, we'll make a set called non-comedic science fiction, all of the movies in the science fiction movie set that are not also in comedies. And this we do with the difference method. So if we run this code, here's what we get. The first set, this is our union. This is all the sets combined. Next is the set intersection, which is SF movies that are also noir movies, which consists of one item. And then finally, we have the set difference. These are SF films that are not comedies. Now, one thing about using this particular implementation of sets in Go is that it's a little opaque as far as memory management goes. For instance, you can't pre-allocate storage for a set. You have to add or remove as you go. So this means you might not want to change what goes into a set in the middle of a hot loop where performance is critical. Otherwise, you'll be causing reallocations to happen in the middle of what should be other operations, and that could be bad for your program's performance. So to sum up, Go doesn't have sets as a native data type, but one can add them via a third-party package like Golang Set. It's functionally similar to Python's set type, including many of the same methods. But it doesn't let you perform pre-allocation of memory for slots, so keep manipulation of sets out of the parts of your Go program that need high performance. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dev with Serdar channel on YouTube, and for more videos and articles, be sure to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and Infoworld.com.